goddess Kali will spoil your marriage. Is it true? Now, this has come to me as an audio message from one of my clients who came to me, I think 2 years back or less than that, I don't remember exactly. She has written a very she has said a very emotional message. Now she's 50 years of age now, okay? And she said, I've always been praying to Ma Kali even before meeting me. And some pundits just told her that the reason of you not getting married is because you were praying to Goddess Kali and you have kept her photograph in your bedroom, okay? So this is the reason you could not get married and you could not get the pleasures of the physical life and all that thing that a person can tell somebody to demotivate the person. So first of all, she told me that please make a video on this because she really got scared hearing this, and she said, I don't want other people to, you know, feel the same way or to have a preconceived notion about something like this regarding Goddess Kali. So is it true? First of all, the topic heading that I've given, that praying to Goddess Kali spoils your marriage and you will never get married. This is utter nonsense, utter crap. I would say that this is, you know, half knowledge and in fact no knowledge by that Pandit, whoever said that, okay? And I call such people as idiots. I call such people as idiots, and this flames me up from inside that how can somebody talk about Ma Kali and Mahakali and Goddess Kali, whatever you call her, whatever you name her, okay, without knowing about her and spreading this nonsense around people's mind, relating her with blood, flesh, tantra in a bad way. I said I will be making a different video about Mahakali, in which I'll be talking about the kind of goddess she is and the kind of goddess people have made out of her, especially these tantrics who are into evil practices and ill practices. I will do that, okay? But today is the time to talk about the married life, that Goddess Kali is spoiling married lives and she's not letting you get married. So I would say idiots like this who spread this nonsense, okay? She is such a compassionate goddess and this is just not true. In fact, let's start counting the points now. Point 1, if you're not getting married, okay, be it a girl or a boy, if you're not getting married and all the aspects have been closed for you, all the doors have been closed for you, you're not getting good marriage prospects, here the role of Mahakali's puja come. You pray to her, and whatever goddamn the reason would be of you not getting married, whether your planets, whether anybody has done anything negative on you, whether you call it black magic, evil eye or anything, that will be destroyed completely. That's point 1. If you're not getting good prospects, you will start getting prospects. And do you people know, for the information, we talk about planet Venus as the main characteristics of having a good married life or a good relationship or a good love life or romance or whatever you may call as luxuries and everything. One of the roots or one of the characters of Mahakali is Ma Kamla, okay? And she is governing the planet Venus. So if you do not have money to buy expensive diamond rings or diamonds or even getting your gemstones energized, you pray to this root of Ma Kamla, and she is the one who is governing this planet Venus. Means what? You're enhancing your planet Venus on her name. So this bullshit of you not getting married or getting spoiled on the name of Mahakali irritates me to the core. Okay? Let's come to the second point of it. Okay? Now, if you have got married, okay, you do not have a loyal partner. You can get back the loyalty of that partner by praying to Mahakali. Now that's a different question altogether, whether that person deserves it or not. Or do you want to go through that struggle period? And it's not that one day you will pray this will happen. Okay, even if the loyalty has not been destroyed till now, but if there are circumstances that you see, there are people who are misguiding your partner. If your partner is in a bad company of friends or colleagues, then to get him out of that or to get her out of that, she is the goddess who's responsible for getting you out of a bad company, from disloyalties, or being loyal or maintaining that loyalty is also a part of Goddess Kali. Okay? Now let's come to the aspect of physical life in a married life. Very, very important. People write to me about this so much. The wives and the husbands. All of you. Ma Kamakhya temple, everybody has heard about. People have made false websites about Ma Kamakhya's theories and Ma Kamakhya's cures that happen. Okay? She is responsible for your physical life, for having a child, people who are not having children, who have some problems in conceiving. She is the goddess, one of the forms of Goddess Kali. Okay? So your physical pleasures to your child, to your family making is under her. Now let's talk about another aspect. Somebody has done black magic on you to separate the both of you, whether you're lovers or whether you're husband-wives. Black magic I'm talking about. Praying to Goddess Kali or getting the cure through Goddess Kali's vision or Goddess Kali's remedies is one of the aspects, one of the major aspects when this is going to be completely destroyed. The black magic on you, on your married life. Okay? So, I have covered these points into this section. Females who cannot conceive, females who have any sort of problems while periods, menstruation, which is again connected to conceiving a child, whom to pray? Of course, Goddess Kali. And people who say that do not keep photographs of Mahakali in your bedroom, you're not supposed to keep photographs of any god or goddesses as it is in your bedrooms, even if you're single for that matter. Until and unless you're a sadhak, you are doing some siddhi, you are doing some prayers. And the Shamshan Kali that you talk about, okay, these tantrics and these pandits talk about the Shamshan Kali, you will go to cremations, you will go to these grounds and you will be a Vairagya and all of that, okay. So if you're only praying to one of those forms of Goddess Kali, that is Shamshan Kali, only then you are getting out of your married life. Only then you are detaching yourself completely from the worldly aspects. Okay? So that does not mean that if you simply have a photograph of Goddess Kali in your house temple and you're doing prayers to her or lighting a diya or doing dhupbatti or doing aartis to her will make your marriage a complete disaster or your love life a complete disaster. In fact, it will be saved from many other aspects. Okay? So never go on such things given by idiots who are there on the name of pandits. Few of them, not all are like this. People who have knowledge, pandits who have knowledge would never say anything like this. Would never say anything like this. Would never blame Goddess Kali for the destruction of your marriage or for the destruction of your love or romance or physical life or anything to do with negativity of your life regarding this section. Okay? So, I have clarified this doubt completely. So girls, women, men, if you have any doubt, if you had any doubt till now before this video, if somebody has misguided you and chewed your brains regarding this, that Goddess Kali should not be prayed, after this video you should be definitely assured there's nothing like this. Okay? In fact, you are far away from the blessings of Mahakali by not believing in her. Okay? Go read about her. Read about her theories in reality in the Vedas. Not given by the Pandits, but your Vedas. Alright? Your Shastras. and then you will realize that how much you people were misguided. Okay? Come forward with open hands and open arms to worship her, to welcome her in your lives. And you will see the change happening. Any evil eye on you, anything negativity happening on your marriage will get destroyed just like that. I will talk about Siddhi Kunjika Stotram in my another video, that how it will change your life for the better in overall aspects. Okay, but till now, for this video, I am ending it right now, letting you know, pray to Goddess Kali for your blessings for marriage, your love life and everything else. Okay, that's about it. Another topic next week. Till then, goodbye.